So in the last lecture, we added this required validator here. Now let me show you how to add multiple validators. So as you saw earlier, the second parameter of the constructor of the form control class requires either a validator function or an array of validator functions. So here, if you want to have multiple validators, you can add them in an array like this. So required, I'm also going to apply validators that min length of 3. Note that here, when we call this min length method, it returns a validator function. So we're not calling this method in the sense of performing some kind of validation. We're calling this with an argument to get a validator function, okay? So here are multiple validators. Now let's go back to our template and display specific error messages. So this is the div for displaying validation errors. I'm going to remove this error message here. Cut. Inside this div, we're going to have multiple divs, each for a different kind of validation error. Exactly like what we did in the last section when we built template-driven forms. So we need 2 divs. One with the error message, username is required, and we want to render this only if this username has errors and required. So if this expression evaluates to truthy, then we're going to display this validation message. Now I'm going to duplicate this. For the second error message, I'm going to change this to min length. And the error message should be username, should be minimum 3 characters. Or we can make this dynamic, as you learned in the last section. Add interpolation here. And here we type username dot errors dot min length dot required length. All right, let's test this. So back in the browser, I put the focus here, tab away, we get the first error, username is required. Now I type only 1 character, and here we get the second error. Username should be minimum 3 characters. Beautiful. So to assign multiple validators to a form control, simply pass them using an array.